Joining me now is my colleague, Forbes staff writer Zach Everson. Zach, thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Brittany.
You and I have been talking about Truth Social ever since its parent company went public last month, and the social media platform had a celebratory party at Mar-a-Lago last week. What can you tell us?
The company celebrated itself as the stock price was plummeting, down about 60% from its high. They had a party at Mar-a-Lago to celebrate the company's success. Trump addressed a group of people there saying, remember, we have no debt. We have over $200 billion in cash. In other words, that sucker can stay for a long time. So stock price be damned. All is well with Trump Media and Technology Group.
How successful is Truth Social? I mean, was this celebration warranted? Because I want to read some of your reporting. You've reported that Truth shares closed the day of the party down nearly 60% from the day that the company went public. Was that detail mentioned at the party?
Not on the audio that I heard. That's an excellent question. There were some snippets. I sadly was not invited to the party. And there were some audio snippets that were posted online on social media. So that's where I got the quotes from. But I did not hear any mention of that. Honestly, given the company's well-documented problems, and including its lack of users, and the other problems it has coming to market, I still think it actually should be celebrating $32 because I think a lot of people would consider that a very high valuation for what's hiding behind the curtain there.
Let's talk about the money a little bit. How much are Donald Trump's shares in Truth Social worth?
Last I checked, which would be Monday night, they were worth about $2 billion, which is good. But it's also far from the peak, which was about $6.3 billion just a couple of weeks ago. And we are seeing the stock price. Last I checked, it was going down today at Tuesday as well. So it's $2 billion in dropping.
In a Forbes article, I don't believe it was your piece, someone described that as a, quote, bloodbath. Did Donald Trump, I know he didn't mention that at the party from your knowledge, but what else did he talk about while speaking and addressing the crowd at the Truth Social Mar-a-Lago party?
So he boasted about Truth Social's ability to get his political messaging out there. And, in 2015, 2016, it was all about how Trump's business interests were not gonna interfere at all with his political ones. They would be separated. And now, that wall has been smashed like a Capitol window. And we're seeing just complete overlap of that. And Trump said that he's used Truth Social to endorse about 200 candidates. They've almost all won their races. He's only endorsing on Truth, exclusively on Truth. He hasn't won 100% of the races. He's working at about an 80% clip. But it was very much like this is a company that we can use to get our political messaging out there.